What's up, y'all? Welcome back or welcome to EyeBeKnowin. All right, this is my new channel that I just created for some fresh vibes, fresh energy, fresh messages, and I'd love to have you. Okay, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe before you head out. And yeah, I'm going to do this energy reading for you. I'm going to see what it is that you need to face at this time. Okay, and I'm sure this message is going to be for me and for whoever else needs to hear it. All right, so what do we need to face at this time, Spirit? What is it that me and the collective need to face at this time? What do we need to face? What is the truth, the tea? Oh, we've got marrying for money. What's that about? Is somebody marrying for money? Just for like security, financial? Material? Or does someone want to marry for money, for financial, for material, for security? Okay, I get it. Tell me about marrying for money. What do we need to face at this time, Spirit? What is this marrying for money? I didn't. We've got cock blocking. Somebody in the way? Okay, is somebody in the way? What? Is somebody blocking something secure? Something prosperous? Marrying for money. What? Spirit. Scarcity tactics. Okay. So this is a scarcity tactic, this marrying for money. Okay. This is strategic. All right, so what is cock blocking? Is somebody getting in the way of this, of someone marrying for money? Or, you know, out of scarcity and lack? Love on the brain. Okay. So somebody is lost in fantasy, it says. Can't stop thinking of them. So maybe somebody has, since this is what do we need to face, maybe you're marrying somebody for the security, okay, because you feel like you don't have enough. And so you're wanting to like get involved just for the financial, but it's like you have love. You want love. You really want love. So maybe you're being blocked from something. What is this cock blocking? Travel. Okay, so maybe that is the I'm hearing like spirit is blocking you from cock. Like somebody may want like love, or something is like a fantasy that has to do with love, okay? But maybe in your heart it's like, maybe you feel like you want love, but maybe you want more of like a secure partnership, okay? Or, you know, you want to feel secure, you want to feel stable. But maybe you really want love though. Like maybe this is the tactic, like maybe you feel like you can't get love, or you can't have love or find love, or you've been blocked from love. So it's like you are just marrying for, or wanting to get involved for the resources, or, you know, come together with somebody for resources, money, maybe trips. Okay, maybe you're going to be traveling, which is going to like block you from even worrying about love for now. some sort of strategic move here to block a situation. We've got dirt digging. It says the tables might turn, snooping for secrets, trying to expose you. So somebody is dirt digging, trying to figure something out here. Somebody can't stop thinking of another. We've got promiscuity, lust, sidewalk gang. Okay. So somebody promiscuous, lustful for the streets, basically, is what this is saying. Okay, this could be somebody in your energy, or, I mean, it could be you. It says that this someone is lost in fantasy. Like, maybe they think that maybe they want like true love, okay, but they're out here doing lustful things, okay, being promiscuous, only focusing on like material, physical things here. Like, that's like how they're putting themselves out there, okay? They want love, okay? They dream of love, okay? They fantasize about having love and, you know, a partner that never leaves and somebody that, you know, that they can love, but it's like, this is what, it's like a scarcity mindset. They want love, but the way that they are presenting themselves is giving promiscuous, lustful, okay, like, yeah, booty shorts, nips hanging out, okay, tongue hanging out. Yeah, but calling it love, okay? I mean, there's nothing wrong with, you know, booty shorts and your nips hanging out, but, you know, if you want to, like a quality, just in my opinion, if you want a quality relationship, then, you know, that's not the way to go about it, okay? Been there, done that. All right, listen, we done all been for the streets a little bit. All right, so let's see with this cock blocking and travel. Maybe this is somebody that you're being blocked from, okay? Like spirit is blocking you from this person. Okay, maybe this person has a cock or they just really like cock. All right, and yeah, you're going to be traveling. Let's get more information. So crazy. Okay, adaptability, change, adjustment. Yeah. Yeah. There's going to be some adjustments being made, some change here. All right, maybe you're going somewhere where it's warm, okay, where you need shorts. And see, this is cute. Okay, the outfit is cute. Okay, she got little shorts on, but her cheeks aren't out, you know. Nice little crop tee. Not too much, but just enough compared to Miss Promiscuous over here. All right, this looks more comfortable. All right, this is, you know, it's giving, I know you see it. I know you see it. Yeah. Like any, many, mighty, mo. How many just from the club won't go? Yeah, somebody likes to be seen, likes to be out in the street. Okay, they like to do a lot of tasting, licking. Okay, promiscuity, right? This is someone who really wants love. Okay, they fantasize about love, but they're like getting with people for material things. Okay, their tactics are giving scarcity. Okay, strategy. All right, they want somebody who can physically provide for them. They want love, they want security, but they're just going for the money, for the physical things, okay? Yeah, and so with this adaptability, all right, it's looking like, yeah, you're going to be traveling. This is how you're traveling away from somebody, this promiscuous person, okay? You're going to be, yeah, comfortable, much more comfortable traveling. Yeah, you're not getting involved romantically. We've got that chaos magic again. Yeah, the tables is turning for somebody, okay? They're overthinking, going through it, okay? Strategizing in their head. Okay, they could be trying to expose you here with the dirt digging. Maybe they want to say that you're chaotic or something. But you're out here, you have made a change. Maybe you were this promiscuous, lustful person at one point. All right, maybe this is somebody you used to be outside with. All right. So maybe this person can't stop thinking about you, or you can't stop thinking about them. Okay, there's still love there. Witchy sister came out. Yeah, so both of y'all could have been out in the streets at one point, but you made a change here. You made an adjustment. All right, you were cock blocking. You're not being promiscuous, lustful, okay, because it's fantasy. All right, it's like, this is not, these tactics aren't going to get you the security. I mean, for somebody, maybe, but like a true love, a true love situation, okay, I don't think that's the way you're going to come about it. Personally, been there, done that, okay, and haven't seen the results or the fruits of that labor yet, okay? It causes chaos in the mind, okay, because you know what you want love, but your actions say otherwise, basically is what that is, okay? That is a scarcity tactic, just accepting, going for what looks like it's, these people could have been travelers, all right, with the travel card here. Yeah. Or like people that didn't want to change or adjust or, make changes for you. Yeah, you're no longer, yeah, look, third wheel, yeah, third wheel, third party, yeah. There goes that coven, cult, that group association. This card comes out every reading, you guys, so. Yeah, maybe you've been a third wheel to this person, okay? So they could be trying to expose you, or you could be exposing them for their tactics. Okay. Maybe you felt like you were cop blocking someone. Yeah, with the third wheel, okay, or somebody could be like blocking you from some sort of association or group, or this person could be in a third party situation, okay? This situation, yeah, this is like some sort of cult. Yeah, or like, what do they call that? What are those people called? The polyamorous. Yeah, somebody is involved in something that, yeah, you had to make a change, make an adjustment. Okay, again, you could be traveling. You are being kept away from somebody that is just lost in fantasy land. Okay, you made an adjustment. You made a change in your life. You're moving more strategically now. Yeah, the tables have turned. Maybe you did your own dirt digging, okay, on somebody, or, you just saw somebody you started to see the truth in somebody. And maybe you traveled away from them. Okay, this was either way, you're being blocked from somebody. Somebody can't stop thinking of you, or you can't stop thinking of them. Okay, maybe you all still have love for each other. But somebody is involved in some sort of third-party situation. Cults. Okay, something going on here. Like all of them are just... Yeah, look. I tried to fall for someone else, but no one compares. Yeah. Somebody trying to put the pieces to the puzzle back together. Okay, tell me more. If love had a weight, would you still carry it? Okay, so yeah. There's something that you're still carrying. Like you still love this person. All right, maybe this chaos magic is you, thinking about somebody that you had to make a change. You had to like move away from. Okay. You've moved on, haven't you? Yeah, like you have to cut off the dead weight or the heavy weight. Like needing to move on from something that is like causing you to overthink. Okay, it's blocking you maybe from travel or from strategizing. Okay, needing to take a look at something. Okay, what are you still carrying? What do you need to move on from? Every person who leaves takes away something you no longer need. Yeah, you don't need that heaviness on your shoulders, okay? You don't need to carry it. I don't know. Something's going to change. All right, maybe you'll come back. I don't know. Somebody may want to strategize a way back in, okay, because no one compares to you. All right, but this person causes like, I don't know, they need to make a change. They're not living in truth. Life isn't a test. There are no right answers. Yeah, there's like, you could come back together with someone and be in chaos, or you could, leave someone, travel away from someone, and the chaos is still going to be there, but like, I don't know, like you don't want to be the third wheel or like the other person. I don't know if this is relationship or friend. I'm guessing this is friend or family. You are the one regret I can't let go of. Yeah, somebody cannot let go. So this could be them in this chaos if it's not you. All right. But it could be both of you, like mirroring each other, okay? Like you need to put the weight down. Or you could be putting the weight down, okay, with this change adjustment. Yeah. Cutting the dead weight. All right, and somebody's like in their head because they're like, you've moved on, haven't you? Yeah, somebody, either way you go, okay, it's just, there's no right answers. Like, you just have to make the choice. If I had cherished you more, would we have made it? Yeah, somebody didn't cherish you. Somebody, yeah, was like lost in this fantasy land, okay? Being out here being promiscuous and stuff. Focus on material things. Yeah, just always worried about the wrong things, basically. Yeah, so instead of being like the third wheel, you decided to like move and do your own thing. And now that you have traveled away from somebody, you know, this was an adjustment that needed to be made for you. Okay, you were like not getting involved with anyone like romantically or whatever. Or you are being blocked from that, okay, so that you could like travel. Yeah, something is going to change, okay? So yeah, you could be traveling and somebody's going to like be snooping, okay, trying to strategize a way to like find out what you got going on, okay, your secrets. They want to expose you in some way. All right, and that's because they're in regret. They can't let go of the connection. They're like still questioning, have you moved on? Yeah, and it's like needing to let go of this heavy weight. It's like you don't need this chaos in your life. It says every person who leaves takes away something you no longer need. You don't need it. You don't need to carry that weight. Let me pull a couple more of my own oracle cards here just to wrap this up. I hope it made sense. Y'all let me know in the comments. I've just been sitting here rambling on, okay? Like there are no right answers. It's like you write your own story. You create your own path, paint your own path. All right, we've got queen mentality. Yeah, so you're someone who's very wise. You have good judgment. You've experienced a lot. That is why you're able to make good judgment. You are a very nurturing, caring, supportive, encouraging, protective person. Okay, you could have been all of these things to this promiscuous energy here. Okay, but this person is like too wrapped up in like lustful things, material things, you know, getting involved in like these third party situations and, you know, and they're like involved in these different groups and cults, you know, where, you know, they perform chaos magic. They're all chaotic or whatever. They're all strategic and, you know, out in the streets. Yeah, and living in a fantasy world. And it's like, you know, you want a more secure life. You want to be able to travel, okay? And you just want to paint a whole new picture for your life. Yeah, so this person cannot let go of your nurturing energy, your care and support. You've encouraged this person. You tried to understand them. You tried to be helpful. All right, and you've experienced a lot emotionally with somebody. It has caused you to emotionally mature. Yeah. And you're like only nurturing the things that feel light, that feel good. All right, we've got hope. Yeah, so this is saying to trust, stay optimistic, stay hopeful. There's going to be a positive outcome here. So some sort of desire or wish. Yeah, with the tables might turn. Yeah. There's going to be a positive outcome for your good judgment, for being such a caring and supportive and encouraging and protective type of person. This is like trust your intuition. Okay. So maybe you need to face the fact that, you know, you just have to leave this person behind. Okay. They have something that you no longer need. Okay, you're not focused on, being out in the streets and lustful things, like you want to get married, you want real love, a secure love, okay, something that's not just sexual in nature or like a fantasy. Okay. All right, and last but not least, we have 6. Yeah, which is about cooperation, harmony, okay, reciprocation, give and receive. Yeah, because this person, possibly didn't. They could have treated you like a third wheel as well. They could have, seen you as a cock blocker or whatever, but you're supposed to be like their witchy sister or their friend, like a soul sister or whatever. Somebody just didn't cherish you. Yeah, and there goes adjustment again. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of change here, big or small. Yeah, you are coming into alignment. And there's going to be some healing and reciprocal energy here. So you could be, yeah, coming into a new coven or group association. Okay. With some new, witchy sisters. Yeah, and somebody's going to be digging for dirt. They're going to try to like, they feel like they're missing out or something. Like they're going to try to strategize how to get into your business. They want to know what you got going on, or maybe they want to expose you. They want to expose you in some way. Okay, so I guess just be careful of, like, this is past people, the 6 of Cups. Yeah, like you are moving towards a victory, okay, where there's going to be equal give and take. And yeah, like you may have people from the past that want to come in and they want to block you in some sort of way. But I think they're being blocked. Maybe by you like traveling or something, like they're not going to be able to know what you have going on. Okay, like they're going to be snooping for secrets. They want to know where you're going, what you're doing. Okay, yeah, they going nuts because they can't. They don't have your nurturing, compassionate, positive energy. Okay, they desire to have that. You're someone very strong, okay? Somebody wants to come in and like block you. Maybe they want to reminisce about the past, or they want to come to some sort of agreement, or they want you to adjust what you have going on just so you could be like a third wheel again. Like, I don't know. This is someone chaotic and a part of the sidewalk gang, okay? Their focus is on things that your focus is not on. It's like, yeah, you gotta face the fact that this person just cannot go with you, okay? Basically, y'all are just not on the same page, okay? So I'm going to leave that there, all right? Y'all let me know if this makes any sense for you. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love your support. Like, comment, subscribe, okay? And until we meet again, bye.